Well, how do, y'all? Well, we got us some more supplies, so we're going to get back after that cottage. Let me show you what we got. The farmer in.
Liddell.
The farmer in.
Liddell.
Hi-ho, da dirty do, the farmer in.
Liddell.
We got us right there several sheets of T111, 8 inches on center. I already got a couple of them up, and then I realized, hey, I'm supposed to be filming this stuff. Anyway, doing it by yourself is kind of tricky. The first one is really the most important, but the way I did it, I'll show you on this second one that I did. Right there. Oh, look, yeah, I already got myself. But I just put some long screws down in that bottom sill plate with the level, so that way I know it's pretty darn close to exactly where we need it. Of course, you got to still shoot your gap right there. But if you get the first one on, just staying level after that, good to go. Anyway, I'm going to have to do a bunch of thinking around this window, measuring and marking and cutting out and such. But anyway, that won't be fun to watch, but it'll look better when it's up. I'll get that one up, and then I'll show you. I can demonstrate on the tripod just by sticking it up underneath the window. But anyway, yeah, we'll get that cut out. That's going to be a floppy wobbly one, but we'll come back at you here in just a minute. All right, well, if you've been in this situation I'm in, you know exactly what I'm doing. Notice there's no hole in the middle. Yeah, it's because I broke it off. Anyway, we got a light, or a socket or a bucket or whatever you want to call it for a light behind there. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I can't film holding the camera and holding the drill and holding on up here so I don't fall off the ladder. Okay, well, you know how it goes. You get rolling on something and then you forget to film. Anyway, we got 4 sheets up. Well, it is a new day, but we're going to get back on this. Let me show you where we are right now. Well, I got the piece around the door done, and then I put up some flashing that goes along the top. Normally there would be like Z flashing, like what you see right there. But on this side, at some point, we're going to have a porch and a roof that comes out. So what you see up underneath of there, that reveal there, that's what's going to, the roof will be tucked up underneath of that for the porch. So that's why we're doing it that way. But anyhow, we'll get some measurements, cut around this window. I think it will come, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's going to come right to the edge of that window. So we'll cut that little notcheroo out, stick it up in there. And then the next one will be easy. You just stick it up, boom, bang, done. And then the last one we'll have to measure from this stud to the end. And hopefully we have enough to fill in this, my string line. We'll have enough to fill in all this stuff, and yeah, happy. And then we get to work off a ladder and get all of this on the top done. I have a measurement. I believe it's 44 inches from the top of the roof down to here. Well, just underneath the underlayment. So it'll tuck up underneath there. Then when the metal roofing goes on, then we'll have a piece of trim that comes off the top of the roofing down over the top of the side. And then it has a little kick on it for a drip rail. So anyway, yeah, that's where we are for this point. I'll set you all up on a tripod. We'll get a bunch of footage, and then I'll edit out the boring stuff for you. buddy?
Let's see what you do.
I'm screwing siding onto the cottage.
This is a door?
Yeah, there will be. We haven't bought it yet, but we've got one picked out.
What one?
It's one at Lowe's.
I mean, like, what color is it?
I think it's white, but it's primered. So we're going to paint it whatever color we want to.
Ooh, how about blue?
Blue?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Grandma wants everything red or white, but you'll have to talk to Grandma and your mama.
I'm up my ear.
I know.
Here, but Grandma's here.
Yep, she is, huh?
Oh, you have a hammer?
Huh?
You have a hammer? Yeah.
Yes, I do have a hammer. Scary as that sounds. Wink, wink. Yeah, huh?
I can go in because there's no tools in there.
You what?
I can go in there because there's no,
Yeah, there's tools everywhere in there.
Oh. So I can't go in there?
Probably not right now. Soon. Yep. All right, so one thing I do actually like about this window is it's recessed right here, so it has like a water channel that it'll run off. But then when we put the trim, we'll put the trim over the top of the sides, and the sides will go straight down, and then the bottom will be in between the two sides. So that way, if water does get through there, it can run out on the back side. But yeah, we'll caulk the front sides. But anyway, yeah, you're not supposed to caulk in through here because then water can get trapped, I guess. But we're gonna caulk the seams because it'll look better that way. But anyhow, seams on the trim, I should say. But we're also using fiberboard. It's like recycled stuff and wood cellulose and blah, blah, blah. Fancy newfangled stuff. But I have it, so we're gonna use it. I didn't use my fancy 2-inch screw thing, but I should have. It would have been easier. Oh, I put 3 screws on the steps and then I knocked them all on the ground. 1, 2. 3. I'm trying to put all the screws the same height so they don't go all wobbly, but they're inside the little recessed lines, the milled in spots, so it's kind of hard to see them. But I guess it won't matter once it's painted anyway. That's just the way I do things though. I gotta have it look pretty the whole way if I can. one's got a little D-lam right here on the very edge, but we'll be screwing it down, so I think we can live with it. I'm gonna go plug that battery in, and I'm gonna look for some glue. IR. I'll be right back. Don't let me forget, we gotta clean that up before it dries real hard after we get it screwed on. Well, I went and got glue all over my fingers, but it's starting to rain, so you guys got to go in. Okay, we got a brief break in the rain. So I'm putting this thing up here and then having to have the screws on top of the ladder. It's a little precarious, but here pretty quick I'm going to learn that the extension ladder works a whole lot better. Okay, well, there it is so far, but I guarantee you if I set the tripod up with the camera on it, it's going to start raining harder than it is. Right now it's light sprinkle. Anyway, I've got the 10-foot ladder set up. That's my nail holder, screw holder, whatever. It's my buddy. And then I got the extension ladder there that I go up and down. I got one more piece set or cut. It'll go up to that one right there. And then I've been trimming off. Ooh, that was fast. I've been trimming off the spray foam. That's what it's called. Good grief. I'm getting tired. You can't tell because the camera don't pick it up, but it is getting dark. Anyway, I'm going to try and get this last one put up. My arms are getting tired from being up over my head. And it's been raining off and on. I'm wearing my rain gear full course with the jacket and everything, so I'm getting a little sweaty. And you can see my glasses are sort of kind of fogging up a little bit. But anyway, don't cover the camera up. Yeah, it's been a day. Up and down the ladder, whole bunches and stuff. Anyway, we appreciate you checking up what we were doing. And we'll be back in about a week, y'all. God bless you.